Oh, of course that's what people care about, huh? Oh my god. Aren't you glad you that I returned the V-Bucks for that? How about I call it a Black Friday market? Or do you want Market Friday? Black Market Friday? I don't know. Up to you. Actually, Black Market Friday sounds pretty funny. Black Market Friday. Okay, right, where were we? Today is episode... Is today 135? Today's 135. Alright. Didn't I already send you a solution to that problem? The mouse with a binary string? Like, I just implemented it in Python because I was just like, yeah. I don't... Maybe there's a better... I don't know. Maybe there's a way that... I didn't actually check whether there's a closed form in terms of n. Okay, I mean, we can try it, but... There's probably a solution that is, not... Well, actually, I have to think about it. Oh, it was from a TST. Okay, then we're promised that there is a reasonable solution. Okay, fine. We'll try it. Or we'll put it up. I don't know if people will vote for it. Have you done the USAMTS grids problem? That... You probably need to tell me a bit more about which one. I don't know if I can... Okay, I promised I would do the Korea problem from last time, although... Oh, sorry, I would try the Korea problem. I'm clear if we'll actually get it. But, Korea... Good old Korea. Okay, and then... What is EM? Is this European Cup? I actually, it does actually bother me how, like, for some reason in Math Contest World, all the contests are named by their acronyms. It's like, everything is always... like just alphabet soup. It feels super inelegant to me. Like I feel like I can't think of anywhere else where everything just goes by initials like this. Does 1v1 in That is not a 1v1 game. I mean, oh no. The Bevan point. But see, it's not clear what the end condition for Celeste is, because if it's like first death, then it'll take like 30 seconds, and if it's like clear, it could take... Well, I might not finish, because I'm not very good at platformer games. TJ... TST 2000. November... Does... Is there a 1v1 mode for that? I didn't actually get to... I only got to do it for like a few hours. Galactic Puzzle Hunt, and then I had to go back to doing real life, which was very sad. There's a PV... Oh, that sounds... Yeah, that actually sounds really fun. Okay. I like watching comprehension. Glad you liked it. Yeah. Okay, actually, I think I said I commit to doing the Korea problem to start, so we can vote among everything else. Which is, alright, we're at 10. What is Pumac? Okay, whatever. Yes. Yeah, I guess that is 10. So I'll put the poll up. One moment. While we put everything together. Yeah, I don't know what it is with all these, like... Thank you, Avid John, for the follow. Alright. Submit your votes. Thank you, LVJ Dev, for the follow. Why does everyone want to like? Okay, all right. Give the people what they want. I don't understand. Oh my god. I mean, like, I don't know. Like, I don't know this cubic stuff. Like, I just never learned it. I guess it sounds like I need to actually just learn this cubic black magic at some point. Um. Okay. Anyways. Wow, that was very lopsided. Wow. Okay. What things got like so dotted mouse and then maybe one of the other ones? I don't know, man. Okay, but I said I'd do the inequality to start, so we'll do that first. How did this not count? Did it not count? I thought I saw a vote for 4. Okay, okay. Alright, so, n variable inequality. Yeah. Okay, so, you fix an integer n at least 3. And you have real these aren't even positive reals, just any real numbers. I guess, yeah, it has... Anyways, okay. 3n over 8. So for n equals 3, the problem is dumb because the left-hand side is actually 0. Why is it I plus 3 of all things? Okay, whatever. That's actually... Also, where'd my music go? Aren't all such problems Cauchy-Schwarz? I don't believe that. What? No, wait. I don't see why people think this must be Cauchy-Schwarz, right? Like, that's just not... What? Anyways, okay. So the other interesting thing about this, I think, is that, like, on the right-hand side, the A's and B's don't interact at all, but on the left-hand side, like, there's sort of a scalar parameter that you could consider. Like, if you scale all the AIs, it changes... If you scale the AIs but not the BIs, it changes the left-hand side by a fixed scalar, but the right-hand side by something that isn't a fixed scalar. Thank you, Jatlo, for the bit. It's also shifting invariant, so if you shift all the AIs by a constant, the right-hand side is invariant, left-hand side increases. The BIs are shifting invariant, so you can... I guess for BIs being positive doesn't matter, because you're only looking at the differences anyways. So actually, given that we're only looking at the differences, I wonder whether I should just be setting... BIs as like, if I only care about the differences, can I have just fewer variables? So if I let like, we'll let yi be the difference between the consecutive BIs. BI minus BI plus 1. So that the sum of the yi's is all 0. And the inequality rewrites as, okay, so this is like yi plus yi plus 1 plus y plus 2. Alright, well, the indices will be whatever they want to be. That's whatever. And then this one is just like y squared. But interestingly, the a's are not shifting invariant. So this substitution doesn't make as much sense for the a's. Now, what's going on? What is... Oh, sorry, I lied. The AIs are also shift invariant. When I shift AI by plus a constant, you get the left-hand side shifts by the sum of the yi's, which is known to vanish. Okay, so the A's actually shift fine as well. Like, we can shift the A's and nothing changes. Okay, that's fine. Yes, well, I mean, it's just like there's so many parameters that it feels like we should be able to throw away a lot of them. Right, like the scaling is the thing that actually bugs me the most. It's because it's saying that like the... This has to actually wait. This has to be stupid, right? Hang on. Am I being baited? Like I feel like I want to split the left-hand side as like two different inequalities or something. There's too many degrees of freedom. Reversing the big sequence. We'll probably expand AI eventually, but I don't think that really matters right now. Like, I really just want to like. I don't know what the scalar factor I want exactly is, but I want to just say something like like imagine this is like less than or equal to AI squared plus so this inequality as written is not what we want. Like it's true, but I don't think it has the right equality cases. But I feel like some inequality of this shape should be true, where I should be able to fudge the constants, the constant factors, such that I guess something that's true on each side, right? I hope. No, hang on, something's really wrong. Because some of AI, if all the AIs are equal, for example, then the contribution of the AI stuff vanishes. So this inequality is not going to work. I don't know. I just feel like it feels like, what program? This is just LaTeX. I have a. Let me see if this is the right link. Yeah, this one. But the other thing is that this is actually, like, basically... Like, it's literally, if you view it as a function of yi's, it's almost isolated. What I mean by this is I can switch the order... Okay, I think I want to switch the order of summation to be over yi first. So, the left-hand side, if I fix an index y, it's like yi plus times ai minus plus ai minus 1 plus ai minus 2 or something like this. And the point is, like, the yi's actually just don't interact at this point. Like, for a fixed sequence of ai's, you can replace the yi's with, like, whatever, and it'll say something. Let me check out. Yeah. So I'm gonna start putting these together because, yeah. So it's sort of like, because the yi's don't interact, you can optimize each yi individually to be the value you want it to. Yeah, I don't know what's with. I feel like this problem actually has so many degrees of freedom that it's just like. I wonder if. I'm not used to seeing this many, but I feel like we should be happy that there's a lot of degrees of freedom, because it means that the problem can't possibly be too hard. Okay, so type setting. So from sum of I equals 1 to n of, so the quantity with the yi squared that I care about is like this guy. So we should be able to kill the y's completely from the problem. Negative. Alright. Oh, wait, but the yi's are constrained to sum to 0. Crap, never mind. No, frick, I forgot the y's have sum 0. I was like, this is a little too good. Okay, that's fine. Maybe it's still... Oh, well, it doesn't matter. So what I can do is I can introduce one more parameter c. So we'll add a constant little c such that we like, I'm off by 1 degree of freedom, which is like fine. I'll add in 1 variable. So because the sum of yi is 0, adding this plus c doesn't change anything. And we'll decide later what the value of c is. But on the other hand. Yeah, now this thing has a lower bound, right? In general, y squared minus ky is greater than or equal to, oh frick, what is it? Minus k squared over 4, I guess. So it would be sufficient to prove that there exists a const. So we get to pick C. This is so weird. But I'm gonna introduce the C as one more toy I can play with. But it would be sufficient to prove that there exists a constant C such that, in terms of the AI, and in the solution write-up we'll define C like at that time. But so let's put the 3n/8 here, and drop the minus sign, and then this is now AI plus AI minus 1 plus AI minus 2 squared, plus C over 4, so we can kill the 4. So this will not be true for literally every value of C, because, you know, if you take C to be much larger than everything, then the right-hand side's bigger. But I can pick the optimum C now as a function of the right-hand side, because the right-hand side, the value is, it's like C squared plus like the sum of all the AIs. So, sum. Yeah, we could also use Lagrange multipliers, but I feel like, actually, it's probably equivalent to what I'm doing, honestly. It's probably equivalent to using LM. But because everything's a polynomial, I'm just going to pretend I'm not using calculus, even though, come on, we're maximizing quadratics. You don't need calculus to maximize x squared minus 2x. LM is fine. Is it 1? Is 1 the one we want? No way. C should be in terms of the AIs, right? So the left-hand side is like nc squared plus 2, or actually 6 times the sum of the AIs plus something. So we are going to commit now to the choice C equals, okay, so I need to make sure I get this right. When I have minus b over, it's like minus a linear term over twice the, okay. So we want to prove actually, it's the one that such that if all the AIs are equal, then yeah, it's probably the one such that if all the AIs are equal, then yeah, this is the one that makes a shifting invariant. So we shouldn't be surprised that this is the one that we got. Okay, so that is fine. I hope I didn't screw up any constants yet. I feel like there are a lot of constants. Oh, okay, so for n equals 4, it's like, oh god. So, I mean, one option is that I can actually... Oh, well, the crowd's saying to expand, which is also an option. I don't know. I feel like because it's degree 2 and everything, though, like, it's... What is the equality case when n equals 4? Like, I'm assuming that 3n over 2 is there for a reason, but I don't actually see what that reason is. Alright, so we got rid of the Ys. We did get rid of the Ys, so it's like, I don't know. I feel like I worked so hard to avoid Lagrange multipliers, and maybe in the end we just try to use Lagrange multipliers. Why do we want to use Lagrange multipliers? Because it's like degree 2 in each variable. So alternatively, like stuff cancels out? What stuff cancels out? Wait, what? Things cancel? I'm like staring at this some AI being like, I don't see what's gonna cancel. Wait, what cancels? What? N, 3, N. Alright, people say we should expand. Alright, okay, we'll expand. I was thinking about trying to do one of those really weird things where, if the function is convex in every variable, then you only need to check the endpoints. Like, because it's shifting and scaling invariant, we can assume that everything lies in the box 0, 1 to the n. And if that's true, then, like, by like convexity type things, you can slide each AI to one of the endpoints. Or actually, shit, the sign goes, okay, never mind, let's just expand. Okay, so guys, help me with calculation, okay? Because I'm not very good at this. So we're gonna... oh god. So here is one thing. And then there's like a minus... 3, there's like a constant thing. Okay, can I just abbreviate, S as the sum of all the numbers? Yeah, let's do that. So, it's like 2 times 3 over ns times 3s plus 9 over n squared s squared. I guess that's not that bad. Okay, so I was promised more things would cancel. yi equals ai plus some constant. I mean, okay, I think that's going a different direction. Okay, you guys promised me stuff was gonna cancel, right? What's gonna cancel here? Okay, first actually make sure that for s equals 3. Oh, so it's 9 over ns, because this thing gets duplicated n times. I was looking at this being like this doesn't look right. Okay, it doesn't, oh, I was hoping it would like actually cancel. But no such luck. Yeah, you get 9 over n s squared, which I guess is what, let's see, if s equals 3, yeah, that matches when s equals 3. Or when n equals 3. Okay, yeah, so, I really don't. You guys are promising I was going to have this magical cancellation. I don't know. I mean, it is what it is. Like, because of the way that I'm working this solution, like, the inequality is equivalent to this. Like, there's no reason I think we would want to prefer the version with the b's. Like, you kind of like unwrap it, and this is what you get. And like, there's no reason to put the wrapping paper back because you didn't lose anything. But yeah, now we have an actual now. I just feel like the left-hand side is... So if all the AIs are equal, it is actually, yeah. Does this still shifting invariant? Right, wait, wait, this is shifting invariant? I guess it's harder to see that it's invariant under shifting in this form. But if all the AIs are equal, like, the right-hand side is actually 0. Um... Yeah, no, I think we're... Oh, actually yours looks... Oh, actually, no, yours is... I think we have the same thing now, except you have A and I have Y. Yeah, I agree the result has to be true. Also, because it's shifting invariant, you could say, I will show that, you know, when this stuff is... Like, we should just be using Lagrange multipliers, I just don't really want to. But it is sort of like the quote-unquote correct thing to do at this point. Which is... So by shifting, we can assume without loss of generality, I think S is 0. And then use Lagrange multipliers to show that, if I am working inside the box -1, 1, which I can for scaling reasons, then any global... Oh, it's end variable, so when you have global optimums, they occur on the boundary. Like, it doesn't decrease that many. Oh. Is the inequality obvious once n is at least 8? Reality is clear. Oh yeah, I guess when n is at least 8... No, actually, no, that's not... Is the claim that when n is at least 8, this thing is not... I don't see it. We should have equivalent things, right? Yeah. Well, okay. Like the point is like because everything's degree 2, when I expand everything, if I expanded everything even in principle, I believe the coefficient of AI is positive in everything, or AI squared, right? Like the coefficient of AI squared is, I just, it's so annoying if I want to. It is super annoying, but like it is it is like it's like a quadratic in AI squared. So for example, like A1, like if you fix A2 through AN, you can keep do the same thing we've been doing the whole time, which is that there is an optimal value of A1 in terms of all the other variables. You can compute it. I don't know what it is. Do I really want to know what it is? I don't really want to know what it is. We could compute it anyway. What do you mean it's 12 terms max? This thing is like... This is S squared. S squared is... I don't know. Okay. We'll find optimum of A1, okay? Or, yeah, if we fix A2 through AN fixed. Yeah, I'm just being lazy. Fine. The coefficient of A1, the expression takes the form. So the coefficient of A1 squared is given by 3n minus, oh god, 3 plus 9 over n and let x equals A1. So x squared, and then the linear term is some really annoying thing. So 3n times A2 plus AN, and then it's like A2 plus A3, sorry, 2A2 plus A3 plus AN minus 1 plus AN minus, or AN plus AN minus 1. That's the only reason I didn't want to do this. And then the coefficient you get from the 9 over n is, like, I don't know, 9 over n times, it's like 18 over n times 8, the sum of everything else. So you want it to expand like this, what you get, I mean, it is what it is, so, you know, if you want to go this route, we can. But I don't know how much I want. You know, I feel like if I'm going to be doing this, I might as well just, like, expand everything, right? And, like, whatever happens, happens. Yeah, but the optimal value of AN is something. I don't really know exactly what. Because I have a 3n minus 3 plus 9 over n at this point. Um, and for that matter, I still like can't tell where the 3. I don't know where this 3n/2 is coming from. Like this -9/n is so that this right hand side is shifting invariant. Wait, it's shifting invariant. What kind of functions are shifting invariant anyways? Really? Wait, something's wrong. Something's wrong. Oh, okay, that's why everything failed. I'm sorry, I dropped a 3n/8, didn't I? There should be a 3n/8 in front of the y squared. Okay. Yeah, I was looking at this being like, this doesn't feel right. Okay. Oh, God. Okay, so forget. So erase all of this crap because I made a calculation error. So go me. And we already know we expect. We're gonna fix A is equal to the sum of the AIs. Yeah, I was looking at this being like, there's no way. Okay, so how do you optimize a quadratic? I already forgot. So constant times y squared minus. So the 3n/8 of sum ai minus ai plus 1 squared. I'm so bad at calculations. Oh my god. I actually just need to. Okay, so 16 over 9n squared or some garbage like that. Oh my god. No, now the left hand side feels too small. What am I doing? Why does the left hand side feel so much smaller than the right hand side now? This doesn't look good either. Is this 3A off now? Do I still want to use it? No, I want it to be 3A so that it's shifting invariant, right? So I can shift the... So A being the average... Is this right? Ah, God, what am I doing wrong with this calculation? This doesn't feel right. Like, when n is large, this isn't... It's just looking at it, it's not... It doesn't feel like it should be true. Like, if I make a single AI 1 and the rest equal to 0, then this is like 32 over 9n squared. The other side is like... Well, the major term is... Guys, it's O of 1. This is not true. It's 1 minus little O of 1. Yes, can someone help me debug this? I'm like not happy. What the hell? What did I mess up? 3n here. This is way too small, right? Oh my god. Dude, I can't do calculations. Holy crap. Wait, no, sorry, I flipped it. Wow, okay, I was like this. Okay, the 9n squared ends up on this side. Sorry. Mother. Okay, yeah, okay. I was like, okay, cool. That looks much more plausible. Okay. Okay, so where does is the 16 actually like the correct thing? If I have like 1000 when n equals 4, for example, does that hit the bound I want? So on the left hand side I get 9/8, on the right hand side I get oh Jesus. So the average is a quarter, and the sums are like 1110. So shift by 3/4, 9 3/4. It's off by quite a bit actually. Really? It's off by that much? Shiba. N equals. Yeah, I just feel like this calculation feels so off to me. Like it just doesn't. I feel like. I feel like something's still. Like YI and AI should have about the same. Like I don't know. It feels like this thing like should have a factor of n on it too or something. Like it just feels. It doesn't feel right. Like why does this one have an n squared and then this one doesn't? Like this one looks like it's a. It feels like AI minus AI plus 1 and then like this mixed thing feel like they're about the same size. So what I don't understand is the why the left hand side need to be amplified by so much. I mean, like, this doesn't feel close. Like I don't know. It's not even close. It's just it's so far off that. Did I not mess up anything here? No, why? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's not the factor of 2. I don't even, I just feel like the factor of n feels huge. Like, it's like, I feel like the inequality seems like, if you had told me the inequality, like, with this entire factor deleted, like, without the 9n squared over 16, I might still have believed you. Like, it looked plausible. So for it to be, like, this far off feels really, really strange to me. Like really? Like I'm like trying n equals 4 examples in my head to see if like I'm crazy or something. Like did I miss something? But I don't see what's up. Like if I do 2020 or something, 20, so it's like. Yeah, it's not even close. It's like. Or like if I set all the AIs equal to 1 except for. Or if I set all the AIs equal to 0 and then like the final thing to equal n. So little a is equal to 1. It's not. Yeah, it's not even close. Wait, is the chat thing just not updating? Or wait, I don't know. Seems fine. Evan, why bother with the 3 and the 3 add-ins? Where? Wait, what? On the left-hand side. What? Wait, make it B. Where's B? Oh, wait, what the frick? No. Are you kidding me? So you think it's true if I... Is that true? If you replace I plus 3 with I plus 1, do you still get a true statement? Are you kidding me? Wait, so... Yeah. I'm so confused what's going on. Like... So you're telling me this that this is supposed to actually just be true. In which case, if I repeat the same stuff I've been doing, but without the crap, it would be enough to show... Okay, so... Now I need to do convex optimization again. So AI squared minus n over a yi squared is like... Alright, one moment. A-A-Y. So, AX squared minus... So, we drop the quadratic crap. And over 8. Okay, and then this is less than or equal to... It's like... Why is the if and... Oh, how did the if and only if end up there? This is so stupid. Okay. Alright, so... If this is true... How do I check it? Yeah. Factor of n squared. Wait, okay, what am I missing? Because I was... What do you do? You want me? So I actually just expand. Oh my god. So if I expand, I get sums of squares, I get more sums of squares, and then there's like a 2ai, ai plus 1 cross term. On the left hand side, the cross terms are like... Not that different. So you can use QM to kill off the... Like the a squared is less than or equal to like the sum of the corresponding squares. That's fine. I still don't understand where the n comes from. Like, is the n just bait? Okay, here's a question, alright? Is, if I just drop the n squared over 16, is it still true? Like, this seems like it could reasonably be true. Because these squares are more evenly distributed than these. In fact, like, by Karamata, Well, I have to think a little bit how you order this. This might not be true. I'm not totally sure whether this is true, but it looks like believable is what I'm trying to say. It's probably not quite... I don't think this should be true. Is it? I can't tell. Three n over 8. Okay, so am I supposed to just expand now? I can't believe I don't know how to do this. This is embarrassing. Okay, we're just gonna... This is so stupid. I'm not used to this at all. Minus... Okay, so 2a times the sum of all the AIs, which is NA, plus sum of AI squared. A being the average. So NA squared minus 2a NA is like NA minus NA squared. So we move the NA squared over to the other side, because what do we do? And then meanwhile I can expand this thing. So it's like n squared over 8 minus 1 copy of sum of AI squared. And then the left hand side is like n squared over 8 times sum of AI plus 1. Or some crap like this. I'm just gonna do what it is, alright? So you get like this, and like... This thing is bigger than this thing by like some AMGM garbage, right? Or they're okay. This thing is bigger than this thing without the n squared over 8. Okay, so I kind of I'm kind of going in a loop now, but wait, is this true when n equals 3? When n equals 3, are we supposed to get what in this thing when n equals 3? Am I supposed to get something good? I'm so confused. Yeah, I mean, I feel like I'm messing something up, but I can't figure out where. Oh, this is embarrassing. Oh my god. Oh my god, I am so bad at calculations. Where did the n over 2 come from? Is that not how, like... Oh, This is, wait. This is n over 8. This is a... It's like b squared over... No, yeah, like, a quadratic... This quadratic is like this squared over 4 times this thing, right? Is the optimum. Like, you set yi equal to, like... This over twice that. Or something like that? Yeah, no, this... I don't think this is wrong, right? Am I stupid? So we have this, and then it, like... becomes this, and, like, I don't know, I feel like this just... I don't feel like I messed this up. But it doesn't seem to be working very well. Focus. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm not going about this the right way. Is this an equality for n equals 3? I actually could believe that. No, wait, no. No way it's an equal. What? No, are you kidding me? Well, when all the AIs are equal, like, you should get 0 on both sides, so the coefficient doesn't matter in that situation. I guess, okay, actually, okay, you're saying that if all of these are equal... Oh, okay, so maybe I expanded something wrong here. N times a squared minus 2a times na plus the sum of ai squared. Like, all the a's are equal, freaking... Yeah, no, it is... yeah, probably something's wrong. One of us messed up, but here's my work, so if you can find the mistake here, that would be great. I solved that in the test. Yeah. I don't see what I'm screwing up. Anyone want to help? And debug this garbage, because I don't want to. Like, it is equivalent to this, right? Unless I'm high. My binomial simplification? What do you mean what? What binomial simplification? This is not a it's literally like this is the max of, like, a quadratic in y. Like, it can't, that step cannot be wrong. This is how you kill the y's, right? Yeah, it's if and only if. Cause I shifted the y's to be, unless like this shouldn't be a or something. I didn't actually double check that part didn't change, but I don't think it should change. Um, yeah, no, it better be a. Okay. I have a problem. When n equals 3, I don't think this is true, right? Because the coefficients of like AB plus BC plus CA on the right hand side are too big. So your coefficient in front of the sum of the squares will become equal to 9/8 minus 1 plus 3. So like 25/8 plus 6. Like for n equals 3, this reads 9/8 AB plus BC plus CA less than or equal to 3a squared plus a plus b plus c squared over a. I don't think this is a or sorry, a is the average. Sorry. Uh, oh, actually that might be okay. Yeah, this is true. This is fine. Yeah, so then the cross term is 2 3. Yeah, that's okay. So why can't I get it for okay, do you want to lemma? The following lemma is true. I vaguely remember this from a different problem I had to use this on. Sum of ai plus 1 is actually always less than or equal to a1 plus an over 2 all squared. You can prove this by smoothing. So if I dump this, I mean, in this case, this is actually equal to like n times a. Well, actually, this has the wrong equality case though, right? Like this, well, maybe it's so. No, this doesn't have the right equality case, is the problem. But it's sort of like if you fix the, hang on, what the hell's going on? For n equals 4 as the right equality case. For larger n, it does not. Yeah, I think if you do this for n equals 4, you actually get exactly. No, maybe it's not. No, why do you get when n equals 4? Twice this. It's like a sum of this and like a week. Okay, I don't know anymore. I don't really want to. This is infuriating. I think I don't need little a anymore, right? I can just go ahead and write this as like like, come on, I should know how to do this. Like, oh my god. Okay, well. Yada yada. No, hang on. I dropped a factor. Freaking. And a squared, a squared. This is something gross. Like, I'm just gonna array minus 1 plus 1 over n. Right. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Yeah, it's still shifting invariant. Yeah. Like, I can optimize sum AI plus 1 for fixed a sum of AI. But the problem is I also have this squares thing. And if you try to just replace the squares using QMAM, I think you get something that shouldn't be true. Because they don't have the same equality case, I think. Yeah. So I actually need the... Oh god. What problem are we doing right now? We're still on the Korea thing, which I've been like baited like multiple times. But like we have it down to this statement, which is probably equivalent to the original problem, and is like not something I actually know how to do, unfortunately, which kind of is annoying me because I feel like I should know how to do this, but I don't see it. Because it's literally like a quadratic in... Like, it's quadratic in every variable. So, in theory, I should be able to do some crap that's like... So, this thing doesn't... I don't think any of this helps. Like, I know how to optimize the sum of AI plus 1 if it's just the sum of AI that's fixed, but if it's like this, I don't actually know how to do it. And okay, it's the part where we traded, like, we added up 3 separate inequalities, but you guys are promising, you guys like swore up and down that this inequality was true, so like, I don't know. This is the expansion looks like this, so this is the expansion. Like, unless you prefer to go with this, we can still go back to like this thing here if you want, like this 9 insert. I mean, but I just feel like I should know how to do this. Like, if it's quadratic in each variable, I fix all but one of the variables, and then slide like A1 to wherever it's... Yeah, so if you use like calculus types methods, like it will tell you where the local optimums are. The global optimum should occur if... It's annoying because it's scale... If you prove it for non-negative AIs with sum 1, then your edge cases are when the AIs are equal to 0, which is... If an AI, if one of the things is equal to 0, can I just yank it out and like increase? Because that doesn't change the sum of squares or the sum, but it will increase the. Yeah, I don't know anymore. It's like this feels like I should know how to do it, but I like the way that I want to go is just use the Lagrange multipliers, but because it's n variables, if you have stuff on the boundary that doesn't actually. It uses the Lagrange multipliers with fixed sum and non-negative, which is a constraint you can add because it's shifting invariant. How do you deal with the 0? If any of the variables are 0, I think you end up just applying Lagrange multipliers again, right? And it's like the same thing. But also, I think the constants are like bait. I'm like. I'm not sure. Yeah, it's just the smoothing arguments. Like, yeah, the smoothing argument is that if you fix all the other variables, then you can move a1 to a better value. But the problem is that then you have to get the smoothing argument to terminate. And it's not clear to me that the map that this gives, like if you start at a point and keep applying the map, it's not clear to me it actually converges to a point. Because it's like, eh. Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, I don't really want to keep working on it because I want to see what I missed. Because I feel like if I was in an exam right now, I would be trying to I would just be forcing the Lagrange multipliers through. Because I think it does. I think there's a sense in which it has to work. You just have to. The boundary case is super annoying because it's like the boundary is if any of the variables are equal to 0. But those cases seem like they're obviously bad anyways because then the left hand side it like vanishes. Like the terms touching the zeros terms vanish. So in the boundary situation, when a bunch of the, I would say you could do something like fix the set S of things for which the indices are 0, and like use the Lagrange multipliers like 2 to the s times or whatever. Like for every subset of things that's 0, like each edge case can itself be attacked with Lagrange multipliers in the same way, I think. It's just really annoying. I just don't want to do it as a thing. It's just, yeah, I don't know. Something has gone wrong. Maybe something went wrong. I mean, we had this thing, which is this one, the one with the 9n squared over 16 is definitely equivalent. So it's possible. I don't know. It does feel bad to me if like the original problem is adding 3. I don't know anymore. I think today's not my day. Yeah, I didn't realize degree 2 could be hard either. I just was kind of like, oh, it's just degree 2, it should be fine. It's like, nope, skill issue. I'm so upset. This is like embarrassing. Oh my god. Um, Is there not a way I can work around this? Do you still have the first page? Yeah, I mean, this thing. I mean, the relevant thing from the first page is that it boils down to this. Like this stuff above the thick black. And like, I don't know. Yeah, well, I mean, it doesn't matter. Like, this is the like, if you want to drop the 3n over 8, it's this thing, right? This 9n squared over 16. Like, if you want to drop it, we can drop it. The thing that was the reason I restarted was I was looking at it and it was like, this doesn't look. It don't wasn't that it looked too far off. Like, it felt like I was comparing things that weren't the same, like, correct types. Like, I restarted because I was like, I feel like I made a calculation error, not because, I don't know. Like, I think the problem is I just don't actually know how to do inequalities that are degree 2 polynomials and n variables. Which feels like it should be, like, something that's studied. Like, it feels like there should be just, like, a classification for when an equation like this is true. But I don't happen to know it. Anyone know any crap about quadratic forms? It's not helping. Oh. Oh, that's the problem with knowing too much math, huh? This is so gross. Yeah, okay. Break up the AIs into positive and negative. That's just desperation, I think. Uh Wait, I mean, like, uh, I don't know. Like, I feel like the problem is not that the inequality is not true, right? Like the issue is actually just like it. I don't know. Like I feel like if you replace it with a stronger true inequality, that doesn't help us because the shape of the inequality doesn't change, and like our problem right now is that like I don't actually know how to do these manipulations. Okay, we're gonna pull out the nukes. Okay, I'm. Okay, so with all laws of generality, we're going to assume the sum of AI is 0 and the sum of AI squared is 1. We can do this. And we're going to use Lagrange multipliers on the box -1 to the 1. So the point of doing the box this way is I don't have edge cases where the variable is equal to 0. Actually, for that, yeah, actually, -1, yeah, it doesn't matter. Then, if I can get this right, and we're trying to optimize the function. Actually, we're actually just trying to optimize AIA plus 1. So, then the theory of Lagrange multipliers says that local extremes are subject to. There's actually a very nice equation. It's like lambda 1 times 2ai plus. Yeah, okay, I didn't. Okay, this is I think will kill it. Like the reason I kept waffling earlier was because I kept trying to use Lagrange multipliers on the box, like 0, 1 to the n with just one constraint, and the problem is if you do that, then you end up with a ton of edge cases because every time any variable is 0, it's an edge case. But if you instead do this, then where you add 2 constraints, thank you Isabel Temia for the follow. If you do 2 constraints, then your box doesn't have those edge cases anymore. Like, so the edge case is when any of the variables is like 1, and if the variable is 1, then all the others. Actually, that case just never occurs, anyways. So you get this system of equations, and this system of equations should have. We basically want it to what? I don't know. This system of equations should force all the AIs to be equal, right? I hope. For any lambda 1, lambda 2. Is that a true fact? Is that true? If these n equations hold, I guess if lambda. Well, together with some AI equals 0 and some AI squared equals 1, I think those should be good enough. So first of all, if I add all the equations just straight up, I get lambda 2 is equal to 0. And then I want there to be a unique solution. I might be in trouble in the one situation that lambda 1 is equal to 1. Because then I have a 1 degree of freedom. But actually that doesn't even matter because some AI equals 0. Like rank 1 is also fine. If lambda 1 is equal to 1, then the AIs form an arithmetic progression, and the only arithmetic progression that is an arithmetic progression that's cyclic, i.e. the common difference is 0, so they're all the same, and then because some AI equals. Okay, so that case is fine. In the case lambda 1 is not equal to 1, oh Shiba. There might be a bit more work actually. Like for example, if lambda 1 is equal to 0, then this is like, you get a zigzag? Oh god. Wait. Do I get zigzags for even n? I expanded the last inequality. Wait, okay, what the fuck is going on? Like, I don't know, like, what the fuck? Okay, so if you expand the last inequality and it's obviously true, then we should talk, because then we're done. But I don't see how you can say I have a weaker inequality that is now obvious when I expand it. Or sorry, stronger, or what, I don't know, whatever the direction is. Because you still have the crappy cross terms, right? Like what changed? Without the... You're definitely... The fuck? Like, the B is weird. What is B? What on earth? I'm so confused. Like, all the YI stuff. Like, I don't... What the fuck? I don't see how when you expand it, you just get something you want, right? You still have the... Like, this is the 3-term version. You get, like, the... You get the crappy, like... How do you not get cross terms? Am I high? What the fuck? No, you can't just expand it. What are you talking about? Why I squared minus 3 sun a jin sun a. What on earth is going on? If A is the final fucking... What the fuck? What? I just don't believe your calculation. I don't see how you can possibly end up with. What the hell? But like, I don't see how you can have a stronger inequality that has the property that somehow you're like, you don't have minus signs on some of the like the b terms. Like that's just not possible, right? Like the reason this is not obviously true in the one that we have right now is because like some of the cross terms are on the left and some of the cross terms are on the right. I don't see how you can say like, oh well, I had a like I like made the inequality stronger and then suddenly all the terms we were worried about went to the other side. Like that, I don't. Also, how is there only one b? Like there should be a lot of terms of that form, right? Like there's cross in this 3 version. There's cross terms of like that are off by 1, then off by 2, off by, and then off by more than 2. Like there's like 3 different types. There are multiple b's, but each of them is smaller than a. This doesn't make any sense. Right, but you can't subtract them, right? Like, you can't say like I have b1 and b2, so like we'll like you have an equality with a, b1, and b2, for example, and if b1 is larger than b2, like you don't get to just replace b1 minus b2 with 0. Right, like it did. Yeah, also, lambda 1 equals. If you sum cyclically, you get lambda 2 equals 0 in the Lagrange multipliers. Okay, cool. I'm glad I'm not the one that's insane. So why does lambda 1 equals 1? Just when I... Wait, why is lambda 1 equal 1? Wait, what? Wait, when you sum cyclically, don't you get like... Like, the sum of the AI is 0. So you just get 0 equals 0 after lambda 2 equals 0. Like, you can't get 2 equations from summing, like, from one equation, right? I mean, it doesn't matter whether lambda 1 equals 1 or not. Okay, anyways, sorry. Oh my god. What is this fundamental theorem of Markov chains? I don't... Anyways, okay, we had a circulant matrix, right? Apparently. Oh my lord. Can I just leave? I don't really want to do this problem anymore. Surely this implies... Yeah, it probably does, honestly. So if you look at the number that has the largest, just the biggest AI, in the case where lambda 1 equals 1. So okay, let's write this out, right? No, actually, it's a little worse. Oh god. Like, I'm worried about the case where lambda 1 equals 0 because like you actually get that like you have two things, right? Like you have a bunch of a's that are equal and then some more a's there. Like the a odd and a even when n is even can happen. Yeah, on the other hand, like it basically comes down to like this matrix 1 minus 2 lambda 1 1 0 0 0. Oh, I never filled in the title. Yeah, anyways, so you have this thing, and basically I want this matrix to have rank at most, what is it? Not four, full rank is too strong because it might, I actually might not have full rank. But like, codimension 2, right? Is that how you call what it? I don't know. But yeah, something along like that. I feel like this should just kind of work. I'm not. But I feel like I should also be able to solve it manually, because, like, I don't know. Anyone know matrix crap? Where are the signs coming from? Is it? Oh, I see. You guys are saying that this is a circular matrix, so its eigenvalues are known. This is so overkill. What the frick? Are sums over roots of unity. I mean, I don't think it does you much if you make the AI something non-zero. Like it's. I don't know. Oh my god, I don't know this. Like, can I just? Well, okay. It is, no matter what, it is a recurrence, right? In the sense that if I pick the value of A1 and A2, it uniquely determines all the others. Just always. And then some of them won't work. But like the dimension of the kernel is definitely at most 2, just because like once you pick A1 and A2, it fixes the rest of the values. On the other hand, I have 2 constraints. So like I had this like you're taking that, so you have at most a 2-dimensional plane, and you're intersecting it with a sphere and with the sum AI equals 0 constraint. So like, you have a 2-dimensional plane, you take a... Fuck, I don't know how to do higher dimensional geometry. Oh, the sphere will definitely cut the by 1, dimension by 1. Like, okay, what I'm trying to get is I want... What am I trying to get, actually? It might still have dimension... Hang on. For example, if lambda 1 equals... Well, okay. I think if lambda 1 is not equal to 1, then the matrix, the column vector consisting of all ones is not in the null space. So I am required to be orthogonal to that vector as well. That should also decrease it by 1. So I think it's like if lambda 1 is not equal to 1. Wait, I'm so good. And then I don't know, I'm trying to prove anymore. You don't know that? Yeah, I don't know. I think what I want is for... Oh, actually, this is really strange. What are the optimums? I think what we want is for there to be no local minimums at all. And that's not true if lambda 1 is equal to 0. It might be true if lambda 1 is a little bigger, I'm not sure. Yeah, something, okay. Yeah, something like this. I think once we got to the system, it was going to work. Like, because we should know how to solve it. We might be bad at degree 2 algebra, but we should be able to do degree 1 algebra. So if lambda 1 is strictly greater than 1, take the biggest A1 is... lambda 1 equals... Oh, I don't know anymore. Ugh. Okay, this is so stupid. Like, okay, like... Oh my god. Can someone just evaluate this determinant? For, like... I think lambda 1 equals 0 causes problems, and lambda 1 equals 1 causes problems, and I want to say the other values of lambda should all be okay. I think... Actually, lambda 1 equals minus 1 might also cause issues. I don't know anymore. I think if you lambda 1 has absolute value greater than 1, then if you look at the largest non-zero AI, you run into problems. And if lambda 1 has absolute value between 0 and 1, 1, no, that's the problematic case, isn't it? Is that what you're all trying to tell me about cosines is like the values of lambda for which this thing doesn't. How long have I been doing this poem for? Can I give up now? I'm like so salty. Oh, that is a very sophisticated solution. Any other? Oh my lord! What the? Alright, I think I've decided that I don't actually care anymore. What is the first solution on the thread? What the hell? Okay, what the hell are these solutions? What on God's green earth? It's a well-known inequality that can be proved by Fourier transform. Well, that's interesting. Well, that well-known inequality would have been very convenient to know. What the? I guess that's what, yeah, that was what we were talking about. Okay. That's now I feel less bad because I was expecting some AMGM crap, but this is okay. This is I don't know how I feel about this. Yeah. I mean, okay. Like, sure, but also yeah, Kai Fan is a circle and stuff. This is so weird to me, but like. Okay. Well, that was an experience. Yeah, so today I learned that you can relate some AI plus 1 to some AI squared when the sum is fixed to 0. Which is interesting. Yeah, I definitely did not know that. Okay, Finn. Well-known inequality. Gotta add that to the napkin. Okay, actually, I want to see if I can find a reference for this, because this seems like something I want to know about. Okay, that does not seem like the same thing. Wait, okay. What the hell? Huh? That is a different result. Fourier transform. Yeah, I can't find a reference. Dude, that problem took so long that I don't know. I mean, so the stupid dotted geo is going to be another one of those things where you rig some cubic so that you can apply some result, and then it'll give you the collinearity. But because I don't know the cubic stuff, what's going to happen is I'm going to just berry bash the whole thing, and then we can have another berry video on YouTube, right? There we go. Okay, KO02. So now then I guess the question is, am I trying to, well, if it's a cubic, I should be applying Cayley-Bonnerock and not Pascal. Okay, let me actually learn what Cayley-Bonnerock says. Bonnerock cubic. Generalizes Pascal. Beautiful. It's KO04. Is Evan still fine after the inning? I'm kind of annoyed, but it turns out that like it's just like when I got it down to like optimizing some AI plus 1, basically given fixed sum and sum of squares, I assumed like you should just be able to like solve it, and it turns out that this is actually a non-trivial result, so I don't feel that bad about not getting it. But I kind of wished I had taken the problem more seriously, because I was just kind of like, oh, I feel like I should just be able to run this over, right? Like, you know, it's a degree 2 inequality, and it turns out that the inequality that I needed is called Kaifan, which is not something I know, but the more you know. So now I know that inequalities of degree. It's weird to me because like I would have thought that if these type of inequalities were non-trivial, then I would have seen them before as like a problem. So the fact that they were degree 2 and that I had never seen them before made me think like, oh, this should be easy, which is really not how it works. Okay. All right. I will look at the dotted geo. I might rage quit it if I get annoyed enough, because I don't actually know how to use this Kaylee Bonnerock thing. Also, I don't actually know the definition. Is this one of those like self-isogonal cubics or something? Whatever. Or I can just berry bash the whole thing. Alright. I'll try to see if I can grab that paper somehow. What's the Bevan point? I don't even remember. Okay, anyways. Clip. Add marker. Alright. So there have been a few of these problems sent to the stream recently, for those of you that are watching on YouTube, in case this makes it to YouTube. Where there. So once upon a time, people figured out that you could use Pascal on hyperbolas, and they would come up with these really convoluted problems. I did this in high school too, so I can't blame them. Where we have these like really, really random seeming intersections, and what actually happened was that someone found this fairly artificial conic, applied Pascal to it, and then was like, okay, prove the non-trivial result that the Pascal gave you. So that was a trope on the stream for a while, and now we have the upgraded version. And the last time this happened, someone introduced the isotomic conjugate of the orthocenter, which is X69 in the Kimberling thingy-majiggy. And well, when that happened, I looked at this and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna berry bash the whole thing because the whole thing looks like it can be berry bashed. And then I read the solution and was like, ha ha ha, okay, very funny. And then this happened a couple more times, and at this point, when I see one of these problems that is attributed to dotted, quote unquote, and also has 10 million intersections that are completely unmotivated, What is which one is the Longchamps? It's HO? L? Okay. H equals triangle center. The Longchamps is L is the reflection of O over H over O, right? It's that one? Where, okay, like, let the line through B and the de Longchamps point intersect AC again at X, you know? If this was about a month ago, I would be like, lol, and then I would just bury the whole thing. But now, I know where these problems are coming from, and so we're gonna try to pretend to be really smart and, you know, see if we can figure out how this problem was invented. May or may not work, we'll find out. Okay, so, D equals... and let ID intersect AB. And then let BV intersect IX at Q. Okay, so BQ, IX. Okay, so segment. And let the reflection of ID over the midpoint of BC intersect A. Oh my lord. And this is supposed to intersect AC at R. And then improve PQR cleaner. Okay, be lovely. Okay, what the freaking... So V was the reflection of so this is the one we want to show. Oh, all right. Yeah, we'll call it blue. Okay. Why did I agree to work on this? Okay, so okay, so once upon a time there's a cubic called the Darboux cubic apparently. Don't ask me, okay, I don't know. The Darboux cubic consists of all the points which are is the isogonal of I don't know anymore. Okay, anyways, the Darboux cubic passes through all 5 of these points. H, I, O, V, L. So now we know where those are coming from. And then you just need to figure out where PQR are coming from. Dun-dun-dun. So AH is like a segment. There's like a lot of segments that are parallel to like AIRV. I don't know. I've never actually set this up before, so I don't know quite how it works. But I want like So P, Q, and R do not lie on the cubic, but I have how many points that are on the cubic right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 is the magic number, right, for an untrue result to happen. It's like A, X, C, BLX. And I bet the point at infinity along line AH is probably one of those points too, right? I assume it would have to be in order for this statement to make sense. Like O is not actually used here, although I think O lies on the cubic just because of properties of the cubic, but I bet the 9th point is actually the point at infinity along the start. So, is it true that the Darboux cubic passes through the point at infinity along here? Let me just read about this. Oh, okay, okay, yeah. Okay, so I also need to look up how Cayley-Bonnerock works. Which, because I don't actually know how to use this theorem, so let's find out. So I'm assuming the case of Cayley-Bonnerock I want to use is the one where you have a 3x3 grid inside a cubic, which because I don't think there's 2 cubics in this problem, unless there's a conic and a line, which would I guess is possible, but I hope is not what's happening. So for those of you that have not been graced with the presence of Cayley-Bonnerock, it's a theorem that looks like this. When I have a cubic here in black and a 3x3 grid that looks like this, the cubic passes through all 9 of those points. Or something like this. Sorry, let me get the result right. If you're missing one of the things, so if I have the black cubic blue, then from any 5 of the lines here, I get the 6th line. So, because that's exactly what is happening here, we're going to look at AH. So I need to plot out 3 lines that will do what I want. And those lines are going to be well, I need to make a 3x3 grid, alright? So AH infinity will be my first row. Wait, hang on. Now I'm confused again. Why is P is not on the cubic? For this theorem to work, I actually need to. Hang on, what am I doing? All right, let's just play it out. All right, so C, X. And then BL, right? So HB doesn't seem to be in play. Wait, how? Okay, is HL in play? AH infinity. Maybe H infinity might not be right, actually. But I need H. Okay, let's try it. This is like... Okay, what? XBL. Have you proven that X lies on the cubic yet? Probably not. What is... Is there more than one? There might be. Okay. I gotta think this through a little bit because I have this PQR. So what result do I get when I try to push this through? So I don't know what you do with PQR actually, is the thing. My PQR do not seem to obviously lie on the cubic that I care about. So maybe Kyrie Banner. Okay. I guess the suggestion is that the fact X lies on the cubic seems to come out of Kaylee Bonnerock in the sense that XBL. Do I not need R yet? It's possible I don't need R yet. Oh wait, now I'm really confused. How do you use this nuke? We learned new things today. Many new things have been taught. BV. We don't care about. Okay, actually, I should just start by trying to prove X lies on here, right? Because it's that part. That statement is not obvious. From wait. BLCL. I'm so. Oh my lord. Okay, those are not the same point. Line HB. HB will go through infinity too, right? And then like the point of infinity along the. Yeah, that's that's that intersection there. I don't know how you denote these intersection points actually, but infinity point perpendicular to AC and infinity point perpendicular to ABC are the points in play here. The line through C and the line and like the. Okay, how do I say this? Not this. Maybe that's not good. Maybe I'll switch it. So, yeah, I don't like that one. So the line, through B. Oh yeah, this is just H. That's much better. Wait, H is twice. Line through B, perpendicular. The line at, hang on. No, that's not right. Freaking, okay, the point at infinity along here and the line through. Hang on. Oh, I see. I'm using the wrong theorem. I need 3 lines, a conic, and a line or something, and then Pascal to get PQR. Oh, you guys are awful. Okay, so I need a Pascal as well. Okay, let me see if I can work out what the conic is. So the conic should be like BV. The problem is I can't. Okay, PQR don't touch the green conic. So I want the version that doesn't. Okay, so BV infinity IX or XI, but probably infinity. Okay, so infinity I and B A. Okay, so I need the hyperbola through BVIXA, I think. Okay, so I was wrong about the 3 lines. This is not the thing. I don't know how to draw this in, but I need to replace like 2 of the blue lines with just like a conic. And then, okay, but anyways, so I need 3 straight lines, and I need BV infinity IXA in some order. Let me make sure I got that right. So V infinity and infinity I intersect BA. V infinity intersect XA, which is correct. And BA, the one that does BV intersect IX. Yeah, so the light blue PQR is the Pascal on this yellow conic. So now I need to split this into 3 lines. Okay, so I might not need the. So what are the 3 lines that partition these 9 points that I have? It's like B, A, H infinity is definitely one of them. And which 3 lines have I not touched yet? V, C, BV infinity, V and I, right? So the rows are this in some order. And then I need to, okay, so C, BV infinity IXA, and then HCL. I feel like I got something wrong. A infinity H, IVC is, IVC are not collinear. So XBL are collinear, IVC, infinity. So H infinity, BLX, and then IV. C is wrong. We need another point there. What is the last point of IV with the cubic? Let's find out. Like hell I know where that meets. Also, it's supposed to lie on line HL. Oh! Oh! Oh. Yes, I see. Oh, it's O. Man, I hit that point because I was like, I don't think we need that, but that is actually the last one. Alright, amazing. Alright, we're done! Oh, did I not get X on the cubic? Okay, I mean, I'm assuming, yeah, this L is the pivot, so, yeah, whatever. Yeah, I don't care. I don't actually know. Like, the last time I saw a cubic was like USA TST 2016-6, and that was like not an explicit cubic like this. It was like, I have two equations of degree 3, so they meet in at most 9 points, and then you name those 9 points. It was kind of weird. It's not like this where you have to actually like know which a definition of the cubic. Yeah, okay. Well, we learned something new today. Is this on AOPS? Well, I'm gonna write it up either way, just so that I have a record of this, but also, this is terrible. But see, the thing is, like, at this point, yeah, I think the correct thing to do is bury it. But I don't know, like I don't know. At this point, I now know what the algorithm for generating these problems is, so it's like just reverse engineer the thingy. Also, I need to clip this at a reasonable clip box. Import contour. I didn't even know that was a command. We need more cubic problems on actual USA contests. I don't know how I feel about that sentiment. Let me just say that. Oh, freaking. Oh, it didn't come. Oh no. Oh no. What do you mean cannot? I don't want to know. How is this not a valid... What was the original? Okay, so, something was lost in translation, but I can't tell what. $185. I'm very... Oh no. The first time I had a freaking cubic actually drawn in my solution packet. What did it say the line number was? 158, 185L. Minus 400. What is wrong with that minus 480? Cannot cast pair to real. Okay, we're just gonna bisect search for the typo. Something went wrong somewhere. Is that E minus 13 or something? It's probably the E minus 13. I think that's probably not valid asymptote or something. Yeah, okay. That seems to be the issue. Thank you for the Kaifan reference. I much appreciate that. That's funny. Oh, yeah, the clip statement needs to be way... Ah, freaking... Such pain. Please compile. Okay, right. I'm probably not quite, this is surprisingly difficult. Like -6 to like +6, I think, and then like -3 to +3. We should put this in anti. No, it's not even it's just bad, right? Like. Also, now it didn't compile again. Oh, what did I mess up? Why did nothing happen? Ugh. Did I screw up the clip? I must have screwed up the clip somehow, but I don't see where. Oh. That's why. Okay, so it's xmin. Okay, I'm gonna start actually writing the solution. Still not clipping well. I don't really, H is like, ta-da, 110. Okay. Oh shoot. Something's wrong with the cubic. No wait. It's fine. Wait. Where'd the cubic go? Help. Was it there earlier? Oh my god. Okay, wait. Okay, so the issue here was the e to the minus 13 was not good. So if I replace that, that's supposed to work, right? Oh, I need to specify xmin, which I can, like, don't put credit card numbers in plain text. It thinks it's a credit card number. That's so funny. Alright, what's the issue right now? Oh, come on. H-I V A-H-I-O B, well, A-B-H-I-O, the Longchamps point L, the Bevan point V, the infinity points, because L is the pivot, it also passes through X. Consider now the following 3 by 3. Okay, so by Kaylee Bonnerock. Okay, I'm gonna delete like some number of digits so it stops complaining about the credit card thing. Kaylee Bonnerock leaked my credit card number. Someone put that in quote log. Hey, you never defined the in-center in the problem. I be the in-center. Yeah, no, I know. Like the point, dotted left out the in-center. Actually, article center. The 3 rows denote linear points, while the okay. Then by Pascal on BV infinity IXA, we conclude PQ are collinear as desired. Alright. The more you know. Alright. So, I don't even know how to rate the difficulty of this. I think it's just bad. Oh, okay, we're gonna put the berry tag on it for obvious reasons. Easy geometry. It's an interesting definition of easy. Alright. Oh no! I don't even know what... Asymptote error? I don't know if they let me draw cubics. Reliable and rushdown are kind of old legacy tags. I don't really use them very much anymore. It's Bonarok. Did I write Baccarat? No, I wrote Bonarok, right? Or oh, in the edit. No, I wrote Bonarok. Right? Oh, for Yaos, okay. Oh, it is wait, what? It's Baccarat? Am I crazy? Kaylee Baccarat. Oh, it is Baccarat. Okay, oops. I apologize to history or something. Baccarat, okay. Also, good job, Aops. Okay, well, I guess we're not doing... Okay, so first of all, I want to clear this comment, but also, anyways. Alright, cool. Alright, so... Well, that was an adventure. I will say I learned more than I usually do, because most days it's quite impressive if I learn one result that is relevant to more than one contest problem that I haven't seen before. But today we got two. We learned the Cayley-Baccarat theorem and we learned the Kaifan inequality. So okay. Maybe I have something to teach MOP this year now. Anyways, yeah, yeah, okay. Apologies to everyone else who submitted problems. That was not really how I was expecting to spend today, but it happened. Okay, thank you for tuning in to episode 135. Happy Black Market Friday. Vote 1. Thank you. You can submit again next week. Yeah. Alright, good night.